What's going on YouTube, ZfreeZone here, and today we're going to have a look at another showcase from 2019. Stick with us, we're going to go through I think there's 5 builds, another 5 builds. If there's any that I missed out in this 3 video series, let me know, but let's get started and check out these builds. Alright, so right now we're going to have a look at this one here. This is a treehouse that I built in the jungle, if I can get a bit of an angle there. As you can see there, I did have a comment in the comments of this video, what about other branches leading up to there. As you can see, this tree house in particular is away from the other trees. The closest tree is that one. There's no branches leading that way. So yeah, this is the tree house I prefer to build on, but there is many tree houses out there for you guys to have a look at. If we have a look at the map, we are up here in the jungle, right in the top corner. So that's where this tree house is. So let's run up and have a look. Got me black yetis out here, looking good. But yeah, we'll take a look up here. This elevator I had to build just up this little bit because the elevator was too long and it wouldn't go for it, but this is the right height just for the elevator. So it does take a while to get up there. As you can see, it's quite a ways up, but yeah, I'll fast forward this bit and see you guys up there. Alright, so we're just about up the top, and as you can see, we've got heaters around the base of the tree, right along and we've got 2 layers there, from 3 layers there. But yeah, we've got definitely heat stroke going there. But yeah, now we're getting up to the top. As you can see, it's more of an open living, this place. Yeah, so I'll show you guys around. We have got a crafting room that's inside. But yeah, we've just got the table, we've got the yard pit over here, like little resting spots and all that good stuff. Come over here, I need to grab some water, so we've got the well there. Got the map room up here, so we've got the map room on top here, so that's nice to have a map room going. Under here again, it's just like a bar and just another kickback area, but if you're actually playing the game, you could use this for many reasons. But yeah, just another more open area. If we come up here, it's a crafting area, so we can have a look around here. You got the armor benches, got the cook stuff just there, got the smelters and the furnaces, carpenter's bench, and the blacksmith should be under here. There it is there, and a tanner. So that's all the good stuff is in there, all their workbenches. Let's have a look over here now. So we've got a vault up here as well. As you can see, it's just levitated just above here with the pillars, and the bed is over here. Why is the bed over here? Because over here you're only very hot. You're away from the heaters enough just to be hot. So pretty good spot for the bed because you don't want to be dying all the time. Obviously you can enclose that and make it a bit safer, but yeah, that's what we have right now, because as you see right here where I'm standing is heat stroke. But yeah, that's for that build. This is a nice little tight build, there's not much to it, but yeah, I do like the way this one's set out, and all the greeneries that are around, and the little rest areas that you've got over here. I kind of like the setup here. So yeah, that's this one, and let's move to the next one. Alright guys, so we are in the Volcano now at this next build. As you can see here, it's right on these pillars up here, and we also have the automatic thrall knocker-outer, which is over here as well. What the go is with this, we've got archers with blunt arrows. As you can see here, you got the archers, and you bring a thrall into this area and they'll shoot it and knock it out, and then you can drag it onto the wheel of pain. So let's see if we can get some thralls that should be around here somewhere. So have a look for one. Sure, there's a guy there. We'll grab this guy. Come on, buddy. There you go. Come on. We're going this way. But yeah, these are 2 separate builds. The pillar build is on one build, and this automatic thrall knockaround is in another build, so we'll put those both in the description. All the places you see today will be in the description of the speed build. So we get into here. Thralls take notice. They start aiming. They will shoot her, as you can see, and she's knocked out. And then you grab your unconscious thrall and you bring her up to the wheel of pain, which is just on top here. But as you can see, it's quite an easy contraption. If you did live in the volcano, it would be handy to have one of these guys, so you can knock out many thralls and not really worry about it, to be honest. Pretty easy. I hit the button instead of the door. There we go. As you can see, the wheel pane's up here. We've got a fridge and all that good stuff just to keep it all going. So that's that build here. We'll jump on to the next one over here. I think it's gone night time. Alright, so we've brightened the place up a bit, so let's jump in here and have a look at this pillar build. As you can see, I'm getting heat stroke at the moment because these guys have got heaters wrapped around them. We have got tier 2 heat armor on at the moment, but that's what it is. With the new meta, heat stroke doesn't kill you. If you're in tier 3 vitality, you can fight through it, so it's actually made these heat stroke buildings a lot easier to live in. And it will still knock you off the walls as you go. We are in God mode at the moment, that's why you can't see my health regenerating, but it does work without God mode. Alright, so we're up on the first level. As you can see, this is where the heat stroke is, right around the side of each pillar. We have a lot of it, as you can see there. We got a little garden there. If we jump on this elevator, these go right around the edge of this pillar as well. Alright, so we'll come up here, and as you can see, when we get up, we've got plenty of room for fighters, thralls and archers and all that good stuff that you could just pack around this place. And we've got a little layer under here just for the archers. As you can see, there's a little runway, so that's just means more archers there. That pillar there is only accessible from that elevator that runs across. So that's something to keep in mind. I'll keep most of the good stuff over there. In here, as you can see, there's crafting benches. We got everything you'll need, as usual. Cauldrons, furnaces. Jump up here. Armor benches, tanners. Nice 3 tanners there. 3 tanners is a good number to have. Carpenter benches there. We go upstairs, have a look up here. We've got like just a little sitting area, but you also could turn that into anything you wanted, even just a storage room. But yeah, that is everything. Yeah, that's all the crafting benches. Looks like, yep, you got your blacksmith tables in the middle there. But that is that. And if we come over here, jump over this guy, it'll send us across over here. This is the main living area. As you can see here, it's just nicely set up for the house. You've got the kitchen in here, which is good to have. What was upstairs? Just another table, just more room to put stuff. As you can see, there's vaults on top of these guys, so there is a vault there I can access. But yeah, nice, just a nice little build there. These are quick and easy builds, quite nice ones, I do like them. But we do have a yarg on top of the building as well, a yarg and a vault. But yeah, they're really nicely set up. As you can see over there, you got the yarg and the vault on that building as well. All the vaults are accessible from underneath, so if you ever wanted to access it, you can get it from the bedroom or wherever on the other side, the crafting room. And then yeah, you got both yarg pits up here as well. So that is my Volcano build for 2019. Let's go to the next one. Alright guys, so this is one of my hidey hole builds. Quite a popular hidey hole, to be honest with you. But as you can see up here, it's hard to see that there is anything up there at all. So we've kept it quite high. A lot of the times I've seen this built, it's quite low and a lot easier to see. But if you keep it up there, It's pretty good, hides out quite well and blends in with the black ice. So let's get up here, and on these little edges up here that I'm jumping on, you can always put some archers over here. So I had an archer in the corner on my previous build, so if anyone was climbing up like this, they'll get shot down. They will have to kill the archer before they make their way up. Alright, so we're just going to have a rest spot here. I have got heavy armor on at the moment, and I don't think I've got much grit at all. 1 and a bit grit, and I'm getting up. So light armor, or if you take your armor off, you're going to get up in no problem whatsoever. So as you can see, we have got a well sticking through the floor just there, so it's always good to have a well in these situations where you're hiding out. You've got storage boxes there. It has been a while since I've come up here, so we have to go around and have a look at what we've done. So we've got the kilns and the food place, the cooks over here, cauldrons, got those names, all that good stuff is there. Let's jump up here. So the armor benches, torture bench, and that looks like artisan table and more storage again. As you can see, these hatches are crisscrossing. We've got a few different levels on these guys. Carpenter bench, blacksmith, more storage. Ton of storage in this one. And it looks like we've got another room up here. So the higher you go, the more safer it is. So this is where my bed is. And I've got a little preserve box for food and that, got a heater. But yeah, it's all the good stuff is up the top here at the top level. So that's, I think that's the first hidey hole I've ever done. But yeah, that's that guys, and let's go to the next spot. I just want to show you guys where this is on the map. Nearly forgot. Your entrance is just around here. I believe it could be just there. So that's the entrance to this one, but if you run past, you'll see what I've seen before on the outside, which will go out and just show you guys again so you know exactly where this guy is. It can be a little tricky to find more than the other ones. Alright, so we are out. As you can see, that's the Gimp Kin just over there. And it's the other temple right next to it. You can't really see with the god bubbles on that one, but that is the place there. That's what you need to come across, and then when you go a bit closer, you will be able to see. Let's zoom in here. You'll be able to see that it goes up into there, and it goes up quite high. Like we had like 4 or 5 levels there. Again, look at the map. It's right there. So exactly right there. We've got 6L. Alright, now we're going to jump to the next one. Okay, this was my little iron outpost. This is my favourite spot to go get iron. So if you have a look over here, like God's Claw is really good, but this one's more isolated. And there's still a lot of iron, as you can see over there. Once you go from one side to the other side, you've pretty much got it to respawn. So you can just keep going from one side to the other side. It is a really good iron spot, and if you want to have a look where it is, we're at the Mounds of the Dead. Just to the side, way out the way. The iron is all the way around this ridge and even up on the corner top there. And then you can even drop down a level and there's iron around there as well. Lots of iron, as I was saying. Once you go once around, you can go again and it will respawn. But this is the little house I built up here just for that. It's just for the iron show. Let's have a look inside. So this one's not full kitted out, but kitted out enough. We've got the kitchen there. A little resting area over here. If we go up, we should have our furnaces and blacksmith table and all that good stuff around here. So plenty of kilns there to smelt all the iron that you wanted. A little balcony over here, you can see, probably good for archers. Got your table there, more kilns there, so you're not going to run out of furnace space there. And another blacksmith table there. just to make those iron reinforcements very handy. In the middle of the room here we do have a lever, which we're going to push that and go up to the top. But yeah, as I was saying before, this is just a little outpost, nothing too special. But for the iron, amount of iron that's around here, I always like to build something up here just so you can smelt the iron as you go and take back the ingots instead of the raw iron. But it's definitely a good spot and should be used more than the God's Claw, because when I'm up here I do not see anyone. When you go to the God's Claw, there's always someone there. Someone's already built there, made a mess out of the situation. But yeah, that's why I come up here most of the time. I hardly ever go to God's Claw anymore, unless I want to raid some of the shit shacks that show up there, because there's always someone building up next to that iron. But yeah, that is the place. I'll just go daylight so you can have a better look. Alright, so as you can see, all the iron goes all along that ridge, and then even some on the top corner over there. And then if you look down at the next level down here, there is more iron. Oh, nearly went all the way down, but as you can see there's more iron, and you got a boss down there. But yeah, definitely a good spot for iron. If you need iron, need a lot of steel reinforcements, this is the place to come to. Very cool. Alright, on to the next one. Alright guys, as you can see, I'm running towards a stadium that I built. The new DLC dropped. I thought I'd build a stadium because that's what it was meant for. So we'll have a quick tour of this stadium. It is way too big. I went above and beyond on this build, but we'll have a look at the underlayer first. I couldn't really imagine fighting here. I'm sure it'd be laggy as all hell, but this is what we've got. This is under the stadium here, so we don't need that piece. That's another piece, so we'll get rid of that. As you can see, we've got pillars and these round circle bits holding up the floor of the stadium where the actual fighting happens. And right around is pretty much just all a mirror. So you've got these elevators here. Now you come around here, you got like a little corridor with a triangle bit. I've been meaning to fill this out with like a whole all bits and pieces to make it look more realistic, like a marketplace and all that good stuff. So this one here, I'm pretty sure that just goes up to that level, and these ones go up to the next level. I'm not too sure, but we'll have a look. It's been a while since I've been in this build. We come up here. Oh, that's right. These ones here are for the fighters. So there's one on each side, so the fighters can come out and do their thing with the doors. So it's quite a nice area, but this is what you see when you're inside the place. So yeah, quite a nice little setup, plenty of room for people to stand. But yeah, that's what the fighters will see when they come out into battle. I want to go outside here, and I want to try and find the entrance, and we'll go up the stairs. As you can see, this place is way too big, but it would look really nice if I decked it out. Which I still might do. I still want to do that. I mean, like, we can't raid this place, so maybe we'll just deck it out. If you haven't seen the other videos of the showcasing the builds for 2019, I am going to go through and raid these guys. Not particularly this one, but all the other ones you've seen today. And we're going to see how hard it is to raid, so yeah, stick around for those. And then on 2020 we can have a nice fresh map. Well, so this is the next level. So on top of where we were before, and then the elevators that we were looking at before, so it just goes around again. But let's set one of these elevators down, we can go down to the seating area. But yeah, the curves that come with this build was quite nice, like they have the curves, inner curves there. These building pieces were quite nice. I did enjoy building this guy. It's a little bit of a change up to the normal building style. So this is the sitting area. As you can see, you got elevators to go across, which you might take one of those so you can get a better look at what's going on. So there's your sitting area over there. It's all linked together. It all works the way it should. I shouldn't be punching like that, I might fall off, but yeah, as you can see, it turned out quite nice, this build. Very big, but quite a nice build. Let's go into this elevator here. So there is elevators to bring people up all on the sides. If you come down here, these are the stairs to get to different layers, and then you can watch the fight. So yeah, I enjoyed building this one. I don't know what else to say, but it was quite good. And yeah, that is that building. Alright guys, with this one we're at New Asgard. New Asgard's just over there. And I like to set up a Wheel of Pain base up here, and so I chose to build in the water. So this build is just a Wheel of Pain base. As you can see, we've got 2 greater Wheel of Pains. We've got a little bit of a crafting area to get what we need, mainly just for the Wheel of Pains, but that is that. If we come over here, got like little elevators on each 4 corner, so we can just walk up to the towers. Obviously you can have arches along the edges of these guys, all that good stuff, but just being a Wheel of Pain base, it is pretty much just a Wheel of Pain base. Nothing too fancy going on there. So we come up here, and then we've got some stairs, and the stairs go up to the top, and you can have a look out, have a look at New Asgard, see who's around, all that good stuff. But yeah, that's the Wheel of Pain base. I hope you enjoy. Alright guys, so that's it for this video. Hope you liked watching all the different builds that I did in 2019. May have missed 1 or 2, but there is 3 videos out now just displaying of what I have accomplished in 2019 in building in Conan. So the next step for us is just to blow these guys up and start again in 2020 with all the new meta, with the fence foundation stacking and the roof tile stacking. All that is going to be implemented in all the new builds that we do in 2020. So it's a lot of work ahead of us. There's going to be a few different games we're going to try and start building in, but we'll see where we go from there and how we go about doing that. But I hope you guys like this mini little series of just showcasing the builds that I've done, and I'm ZfreeZone. I'll catch you guys next time. Don't forget to check out my Discord, Facebook, and I'll see you guys then. See ya.